see the way the world turned, what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing, baby? It's Tuesday.
Every chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American dream?
That's the question we always ask, baby. Are you living the American dream? Did the dream turn out the way you thought it would? I don't know, baby. I don't know if that dream's come true for you, but I hope it does, baby. It is Tuesday, and it's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. Jeanette Miller was the first one to jump in, followed by Martha. That smart-ass squaw's in the room. Thank you very much, baby. Bart Larson's here. Mega Wet Willie, thank you very much for being here. Gary Spring all the way up in Canada, thank you, buddy, for being here. Let me see, Deborah Douglas is here. Jeff Curry, Bruce Preston, Nancy Halverson, thank you for being here. BW is here. Michael Johnson, time's counting, buddy. Going to see you on Thursday. Looking forward to it, brother. Looking forward to it. Let's see, Bart Larson, Jeff Curry. Somebody else is in the room. Irene Lambert is in the room. Let me see, Deborah Douglas is here. Dina Michael. Let me get on down here. Karen Van Wyk, thank you for being here, baby. Carolyn and John are here all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Glad you're here, baby. Anyway, Bernadette Pree, thank you for being here, and thank goodness for the electric company, ain't it? Bernadette had a new pole put in today. She had some new electricity. All her electricity now is brand new, just coming right off the presses, baby. Anyway, I'm so thankful you're here. Let me jump on down here or I will get lost. Let me see. Oh, we got a lot of messages already. Anyway, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, baby. It's been a rough few days around this house, and I'm glad to be able to spend a little time today. You know, I titled the show today "Life and Love." You know, it's why we're in this game. It's why we do what we do. It's why we're concerned about the future, the lives of those we love, wanting to make them better. Out of the two, though, love lasts a lot longer than life, baby. Love will go on long after life. That's the way it's intended to be when we hold love deep in our hearts, baby. And again, I believe that's why we're all in this game. That's why we're all pay attention. It is to make life a little bit better for our fellow man, for our society, our country. Whatever it is, whatever fight there's going on, we need to be in it. Because if we're not in it, somebody else is in it. And we need to be on the team, baby. And that's why we're here. I didn't get much into the news the last couple of days. I've had other things on my mind. And what news I did hear is it's not encouraging. A 16-year-old or whatever, 18-year-old walking through a neighborhood in New Mexico just shooting up the place. 3 dead. mother and daughter, just driving in their car. Down here in Texas, getting in an argument at the Sonic Drive-In, getting your hamburger, and a 12-year-old will pull out a weapon. Life and love, neither one of them are guaranteed, baby. So hold on to the ones you got. Yeah. Let's get into this stuff, baby. John's getting all nostalgic here and shit. Just all sorts of crap running through my head. I need to get some help in here. And I know just where to find it. My two favorite ladies in the world here on this. Anyway. Miss you, chick, how are you?
I'm fine, John.
Good, baby. I'm good. Glad to hear it. Everything going okay in your life?
Yeah, in fact, well, the weather cooled off a little bit, but we just
There you
got,
go.
I mentioned last time, we just got through the cherry blossoms,
Ah,
which is always so gorgeous. 'cause
always
I live up
gorgeous.
near
I've
all
seen
the
them
cherry
up in
orchards,
up in
right?
D.C. My wife and I went there one time to see them, and they're just, it's gorgeous. It's just
Yeah, this is even bigger than that, so
oh
yeah.
well, of course it is.
But what's really cool is when they start to let loose and the wind blows, it's, confetti.
Right? So it's blowing
It's,
all up in the air.
yeah, it's like magic confetti.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad you're here, darling. And Bernadette,
Yes, sir. I'm here. They cut me back on
the,
so I could come to the party.
Bernadette had to go a bit today without power while they replaced the power pole and the line going to her house and everything.
You know what?
Huh.
I got a solar panel and a battery backup, and so they didn't stop a damn thing around here.
There you go.
I watched these guys like a hawk. They were real close to my peach tree that the other company, the telephone company,
Right.
smashed.
Yeah.
I told them, don't touch
We
my
know about
peach
those
tree.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has little tiny peaches on it. So I threatened them, and they listened well, and they went and they did their business, and I watched them. And it was a daunting task. I mean, I see why these guys get paid the way that they do. I mean, gee.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it makes you. Yeah, that stuff can kill you pretty quick up there.
Yeah,
Put your hands in the wrong place,
no.
or somebody forgets to throw a switch. Yeah,
Right?
it's hazardous work. So yeah.
Yes, it is. And I see why they get paid the way that they do. Bless those guys who actually do the work. The rest of PG&E, y'all kiss my ass.
Yes, the ones that work in the office
Right.
doing the bills, y'all kiss off. These guys
Yeah.
out here on the line.
Yeah, those guys.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just
I
so
got mad
tickled.
respect for these guys out here working. They was working in hot ass sun today, and they're up in a bucket and messing around with electricity, making me nervous. And
But they got the job
they put
done.
in a
It was
they put in
stressful,
a new
wasn't it?
ground wire, and they grounded the transformer.
There you go.
Okay, which wasn't.
That'll
And
make you feel a lot better, won't it?
When they got finished, I asked them. I had to walk over there, and I asked them. I said, "Was it not grounded before?"
Could that might have been the problem, maybe? Just guessing here.
Because y'all did so much, I'm kind of feeling like it wasn't right before,
Y'all did a much
I
better job than
I
the people
should
that
have
put
been
that up there the
nervous,
first time. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Some
I'm
of this
glad.
equipment has been out here for 50 years, and that's why it burns downtown.
Boy, howdy.
And so, I'm just telling these guys, do whatever you need to do. Just don't burn down my town, okay? Please. That's all I ask.
Oh, yes,
We're all
there
up
is
to
a
date
lot
on
of
birthdays.
conversation on going on in the chat, so let me clear it up. Yes, the little cat that I thought very highly of passed away, and we found her out in the yard and curled up in one of her little sleeping spots. Really don't know what happened. I have suspicions, but I don't know. But as with everybody, you know how this is. Our little fur babies, our friends are as close to us in our heart than family is, in so many ways. And I wrote this morning that it really kind of hit me this morning, because every morning I sit down with my coffee and my iPad, and a little bit usually comes in when I get up, and she'll eat a little bit, and then she'll come over and she'll, what we call loaf, tuck them feet up under the front and sit down right next to my iPad on the table, and I usually would discuss the world's news with her. And So yeah, life and love, baby. It doesn't matter if it's human or if it's one of our pets, or the empathy we feel in our hearts. It's all the same. So yeah, I was a little down. Didn't do a rant yesterday. Didn't do one today. Really wasn't interested. Every time I tried to think of something, I just it'll pass. But in a way, because they never leave. Hell, I have a whole collage of pictures on my wall in the hallway of pets me and Marcia have owned and loved for 45 years, and the list is long, baby. But every time you lose one, it's hard. It's hard on your heart, and so that's where John is, and that's where if anybody didn't know, I saw the chat in there going on. So yeah. Good thing is she left me with a lot of little kittens out here, so she lives on, and
Baby bits.
baby bits. There you go. Yeah, thank you for putting that in my head, Miss Chick. From now on, that's what I'm going to call them, baby bits, when I go out to
Little baby bits.
Yeah, she was a good cat. She was a good cat. And anyway, got a trip coming up. Y'all know that. Let me see if I hit the right button. Did I hit the right button? No, those are the credits. That's not it. Of course, it's going to be the last one. We have a Blue Dot family meeting coming up this week, baby. I'm looking forward to it. Randy Peterson and Michael Johnson, I talked to both of them yesterday. I believe John and Carolyn are getting ready to go. I'm just looking forward to getting up and getting out and relaxing and having a good time. So I am really looking forward to that.
Awesome.
Am I treading water? Is it obvious I'm treading water?
No, that's really cool.
Oh, baby, I don't
think
know.
that's awesome. Blue Dots are going to get together and
Yes.
take pictures, maybe do a little live show.
We are going to do a little live show up there. I promise you we will go live
Yeah.
on YouTube and on Facebook. We're going to do one on the iPad and one on the phone. That way we go live at the same time.
Cool.
But anyway, what else is going on in the world?
All sorts of shit.
All sorts of shit?
There's
What
all
did I
sorts of
miss?
shit going on.
What did I miss?
Which geographic area do we want to talk
Oh,
about?
let's just throw a dart. See
Well, okay.
see where it hits.
How about Noelle Dunphy? You want to talk about Noelle Dunphy?
Oh,
Noelle,
Sophie. Oh, yes.
who is
Yes.
this now? Please.
She's an
Noelle
ex-employee
Dunphy.
of Rudy Giuliani.
Oh,
Mm.
see, that's all you had to do is say that name, and I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
She
know.
came out with some juicy shit on
Yes,
him.
isn't it though?
And boy,
I mean,
did
I
she
feel
spill
bad
the
for what
tea.
she endured.
Oh,
Holy
man.
hell.
But,
But,
okay, I got to ask a question.
Uh-huh.
How long do you work for somebody and not get paid? And do all these extracurricular activities and not get paid? How long do you do
There's
that?
a limit to
Yeah.
that shit, and it's
I
not
do
very long.
understand I
think
do
we'll have to wait for the
understand.
answers.
that she had an attorney-client privilege with him, and that he was supposed to be handling a case for her, and I can understand why she wanted to hang out and endure, but oh my God, I mean, just
Yeah.
God, I'm gonna
It was a
ruin
bit-
somebody's dinner.
bit
Just
much.
the thought of
Did-
doing what she did, and she was very graphic in her complaint to court about
Yeah.
what happened between the two of them.
But you also know about the victim portion and how we get trapped in our own head and can't
you
get
know
out of
what?
our
Being
situation.
a victim of violence and domestic violence in particular, and having a gun in my face, gun violence victim, all in the same fucking night. Yes, I do understand the what it does to the self-esteem and how you feel like
The
you don't
isolation
really
and
have
the
a
whole bit.
choice in this matter. However, this is a 40-year-old, 40-some-odd-year-old woman. I mean, she wasn't like she was 24.
No.
Okay.
She knew what she was doing.
Right.
She knew what she
Yeah.
was doing.
She
And she only got $12,000 to cover her expenses for a whole entire
Yeah.
year. How do you work a job and do all the things in that job and not get paid?
Well, and the other part is, how did she pay her rent? There's some other questions there.
It-
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what she said, that she was compensated the 12 grand for, almost 13 grand,
Mm.
um, for her rent and things like that. Yet and still, she did. This woman has 23,000 emails of his.
Yes.
Boy, how do
Yeah.
Lord
you?
have mercy. She got a treasure trove.
She got some.
She does. I can't
Mhm.
wait to see
And
what
that's
she's
just
going
that
to give
half
them.
of it. The other half, as I understand, is the pay for play. Uh,
The pardon.
yes, the
Pardoning.
pardons for
Oh,
pay.
right.
Yes.
Rudy Giuliani
She
thought
got.
he had
She
going
got
on there where you
quite a
could
few
sell them for $2
conversations.
$2
billion.
million pardons? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
She
talking
and
got
about?
quite a
split some
few
money with Donnie.
conversations that are recorded.
You think Donnie
Yeah.
would have gone for a 50-50 split with Rudy? I think it probably would have been more like a 70-30. Maybe
Well,
an 80-20.
what I think is that Donnie would have made Rudy think it was 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah. Checks in the mail, Rudy. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's the
Add it to
part
my
that
tab.
you know, it touches on a crime here, on a big crime. Selling
And
pardons,
she
really?
got audio.
I want to see.
She got
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
videos. She got receipts. She got all kinds of things. Oh, Rudy.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
I bet he's melting now.
I bet he's got a few problems on his mind. That's
Uh,
good.
you know,
Good.
mm,
You know, I'm sorry. I don't have any sympathy for the asshole anyway. He was on top of the world after 9/11. He was America's mayor and all that shit. He ruined himself. He
Yeah.
tied his ass on to Trump and smeared Trump shit all over him. He got that disgusting smell on him, and everybody smells it when he walks by.
and I don't know if anybody saw the Borat movie with him in it, the second one. I can't remember what the
I
name
have
of the
not.
movie was
I
called.
have not.
I don't.
If you haven't seen that movie, there is a scene in there where he is in a hotel room with the actress, and he lays down on the bed,
Oh,
sticks his hands down his pants,
Oh,
and
yes.
adjusts himself. Okay,
oh yeah, Borax movie.
okay, yeah.
That's a good
Yes,
reason
yes,
not
I seen it.
to see
I've
the
seen
movie.
it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, my kids wouldn't let me escape without seeing that one. Oh yeah, yeah. Rudy lays back on the bed and starts digging for something there.
Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy who plays Borat,
Right?
literally had to go into the room at that point because he feared
Yes.
for the actress's life.
She feared
And her
that she.
situation.
Yeah, Rudy
That he
was
would
fixing to
put her
rip his
in.
clothes off, and what was she supposed to do? You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it had to come to an end, and you could tell. And yeah,
Ew.
yeah,
Too much
yeah.
information
Ooh.
there. Yeah. Well,
Well, we all have, way more information about what Rudy was fixing
Yeah,
to do.
those are the little disgusting details that tells you the character of the man. But that shit
and
of
you
selling
can see
pardons, I want to hear
You
if any
see
of
it
that
in
was
the
caught on tape.
movie.
Huh?
You see it in the movie. You see him in the movie. That
Oh
much.
yes. Oh, you mean Rudy?
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's him. He comes in for the interview, and she's there, and they're interviewing, and then the interview's over, and he thinks, "Oh boy, howdy shit, we're gonna get happy here," and he goes
I
right
took
into the
my
bedroom and
bachelor's.
lays down on the bed and starts digging in his pants.
Mhm.
Oh, he can't point that. That's not AI.
Mhm.
That's the real thing
No,
right there.
no, no.
Yeah, that's not a fake image there, baby. That's Rudy Giuliani digging for whatever he
is
thought he
Rudy.
was going to pull out in his hand.
well,
I
you're
don't know.
definitely not selling the movie for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny as fuck. Oh, you should watch it because it's funny as
Yes,
fuck.
yeah. Teresa Bingham. He thought of her as his daughter. At some point
His daughter.
earlier than going in, he said something about, "Oh, you remind me of my daughter." Something about that. So, oh yeah, that's how you want
Ooh,
to go
that
down.
sounds familiar.
Really?
doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. His eggplant.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Maria.
and the actress in the movie was playing Borat's daughter,
Yes.
So,
and she wanted to interview Rudy, and he got beside himself in the movie, and they got it on film.
Everything. Everything.
mm,
It is. It's from the moment he walked in the door, he didn't even know the camera was on yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he said it, Yeah, but that's who Rudy is. That's who that man is.
That is who he is.
And the company he
And
keeps.
yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna see
Yeah.
him. He's gonna be part of the Georgia case
This
down there.
y'all keep saying ew about me commenting on what happened in the movie. Y'all should read that complaint from the court, because if you really think that that was you,
Yeah,
the woman goes into graphic detail in the complaint.
Yeah, I haven't read
Okay,
the whole.
it's something else. It is something else.
I
Oh
haven't read
Lord,
that complaint yet.
it is something else.
I'm sorry, I zeroed in on the rut pardons for pay, and silly me, I missed all the juicy details of the
Well, I
other
was
half.
listening to Robin yesterday over on the Horn Network,
Right.
and she was going through it on air when it
Mm.
came out, and it was difficult. I mean, it took a long time
Jeez,
for her to read the freaking complaint on air. I mean, it's that long, and the woman
Hey,
goes
John,
into graphic detail.
yes, sir.
we have biker Leo
Oh
has
no
his
shit! Look there. Let's
hand up.
jump over. Yeah, I wrote a little thing to him. He had a memory flash through his head. I'm sure he does every day, and touched on that. Leo,
Hey there, guys.
how you
Hey,
doing,
Leo.
brother?
Hey, Leo.
Hold, I got to change a few things here. What'd you say?
How you been doing?
Ow. Howdy.
I ain't dead yet.
That is the good part of this shit, ain't it?
Oh, sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, me too, brother. But it's good to hear from you. We miss you
tough
around
day
here,
for you,
man.
man. Tough day for you, though. My condolences.
I appreciate it, brother. All of us have been through this shit. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
We all know how it works.
Yeah, just like you said, you walk in the room and you think Jubal's still there. You know?
Yep.
And,
Oh, no,
in essence, she is, buddy.
Yep, there you go.
There
It's
you
all
go.
that energy. That's who we are. That's what we are. That's what
it.
they are.
I have a whole collage of animals I've loved through my life in my hallway, and it's bigger than those. I mean, the list is just too big. I couldn't
Yep.
put a picture; it'd be the whole house, plastered in it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, they're important to us.
They are. They
Oh,
are.
we had a good day today. Look at Rudy Giuliani getting looked at real close
shit.
again.
Boy, howdy, don't you love it when the circus comes to town?
I tell you what, if now
Yeah.
here's the thing, they've got a lot of witnesses that are a little less than credible, and right lawyers will just chew them right up. They're going to have to get some solid evidence, but if they do, both he and Donnie are good and truly fucked.
She's
You know,
got
Yeah.
videos, and she's got
Yeah, evidently she
23,000
was-
of Rudy's emails.
evidently, she was pretty good at record keeping.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is going to be fun, man.
Yes, it
Get
is.
the popcorn.
There is no end to the entertainment coming out
Just
of
had to
it.
hit that save button a lot.
Oh Lord!
Okay.
And then, like I said, this is just the circus part. We're not. This isn't into. That pardon thing could possibly go, but these are the circus clown acts that we see while we're waiting on serious cases
But-
to come through.
Oh my God! Look who got pardoned. Look who got pardoned. If you think of all the people that fucker pardoned,
You reckon that?
including
I
Rob
mean, Flynn is the worst of it.
Oh.
Blagojevich.
Yeah, what's his name? Guy with the Nixon tattoo on his back.
Oh,
Roger
yeah.
Stone.
Roger Stone. Roger Stone.
Yeah, that asshole.
Had
But
to-
I was
Steve
thinking
Bannon.
more about what's his name, Flynn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael Flynn.
Michael Flynn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that son
former
of a bitch.
defense secretary. Yeah,
Yeah,
He
that
is-
was
he is,
fired, and
Campaign manager.
the one that Leo, are you talking about the American general that stood up and gave an oath to QAnon? Is that guy?
yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
that's
that
that
one. It'd be
guy. I
that
think
one.
that's that guy. Yeah. He,
Yeah, that-
he could shove his oath up to his ass.
How in the fuck do we have people that are this goddamn obviously wrong and crooked in places of power? How
know,
did that happen?
Good
That's a damn
question.
good question, but we don't have to look far in history. You know, we were talking just the other day about the similarities between now and 1930s Germany, where
Yeah.
Hitler got a whole bunch of good Germans to rise up and
Rise up in
do what
in
they did.
Congress.
Yes,
And
and
they began
Congress.
as a minority as well.
indeed,
Mhm.
indeed. So look at this country here now. We got what, white nationalists marching through the streets of Washington.
Mhm.
Just on a whim. Did
Well,
y'all?
apparently they're hanging around in Paul Gazer's office too.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Did y'all
Yeah.
see the video of the guy on the bicycle that confronted the white nationalist that was marching? Whatever. What's her name?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's pretty good, huh? That guy wasn't going to
Yeah.
cut him no slack. He's telling him, "Your mama hates your ass."
Yeah, I heard.
Why are you hiding your
But
face?
I heard about him.
Yes, I saw the video. I thought, well, good for you, bud. What were they going to do? Attack him right there in front of the cameras and everything? No.
Right.
I'd be standing my ground too. Kiss my ass, buddy. It made me feel good to see that video. It made me feel
You know
proud.
what that's a statement to, though?
What?
An actual free press that can be trusted is more important than almost any other
Anything.
part of our democracy.
Definitely.
You know, if you don't know anything, if you don't have the ability to know the truth, then what are you at? You're just shooting in the dark, baby.
Exactly.
All of
That's
us.
why, and by the way, that is why I have now turned off CNN.
Yeah.
I
CNN's
can't
just
do
really
it.
pissed me off. They did that town hall, and I watch CNN all the time. But yeah, that town hall. Well, I've been saying for a little while that I thought CNN was waging more towards fair and balance. You know, trying to pick up that slack from Fox. It
They're
seems
going over to the dark side for
they
sure.
want to play the middle of the road, like, oh well, we want to listen to these racist, asshole, bigoted motherfuckers because they might have an idea. No, I don't want to listen to those racist, bigoted assholes. I don't want them
There
on my
you go.
news.
I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
I'm doing more MSNBC now, but
That's what I am.
honestly, I'm going primarily anything that I get there. The very first thing I do is search it,
Yeah.
and go to Reuters, go to AP, go to
Yep.
the documents if it can find them.
Yep.
But
Yep.
I find them a whole hell of a lot more trustworthy.
Right.
But the two that I mentioned, MSNBC, I'm sorry, they've got just as much of a spin to the left as Fox had to the right.
They do.
Yep.
They do, but I'm more comfortable over there.
Well,
I agree.
I'm more
Agree.
comfortable over there. I know
What
what
are
lane
you
I'm in.
yelling for? Y'all
You
just
know,
make money talking to you.
it used to be that the media would tell the fucking truth, but now we all know that mainstream media is all about getting clicks and getting eyeballs and advertising.
money.
More
money,
than-
money.
More
more
money.
than-
More money.
telling the news
Yeah.
or
Well, you know, the
and
thing is, though,
before
it's what
the
we have
democracy that we're
personalities in.
supposed to be. They're
Yeah.
the only business in America that's actually written into the fucking Constitution.
That's true.
Is
Much.
the
That's
media.
true. That's true. They are written into
Yep, they
Free-
talk about a free press,
yes,
Yep.
and
that's important. Our problem is we don't have the Walter Cronkites, the Dan
we don't.
Rathers,
yeah.
the Edgar R. Murrows. You know, we
But
don't have
you know
those
who
guys.
we do have? You know who we do have? We have the Biker Leos and the John Burdovos and the Robin Kincaids.
We do
That's
indeed.
who we do have.
We do indeed. We're not as refined, I'm sure. We don't
Right,
have
I
the
guess.
backing they have and all that
No,
kind of crap,
and
but
which also means that you're more likely to get the fucking real deal because you're
Yeah.
not being paid by some corporate
No.
thug
baby,
to
Shit, I ain't getting
put it
paid.
one way or
Period.
another.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But you get out there and you tell the truth on the
That's it.
Well-
By the way, I'm
There you
starting
go.
to get a reputation here in town.
Are
as a
you?
troublemaker.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
Is it a new reputation?
Well, it's my whole thing about biosolids,
Oh, let me hear it.
and there's a couple of farmers that hate me, but there's a whole town full of people that think I was, I got a little halo over my head.
Wow,
Oh.
who don't like a halo?
Well, it's I want to make a difference, though, John. That's
What
it's
do you
about.
what is this involving?
Do you know what biosolids are?
I would imagine.
do.
I think I do.
Well, I'll tell you right now. You have chemicals in your body, PFAS. They're forever chemicals, and we eat them, and we use products that put them into our bloodstream, and we shit them out, and
There's
that
the part I was
goes to a
getting to.
sewage treatment facility, at which point they separate the liquids from the solids, mix the solids with lime, call that a fertilizer, or they cook it down a little
Wait,
bit and
wait,
call
wait,
that a
wait, wait, wait,
fertilizer.
wait, Leo. Let's
Uh-huh.
back up. Just mix it with what?
A little bit of lime.
Oh, lime. Okay.
Lime.
I'm sorry, I'm deaf. I heard you say wine.
So,
And all of a sudden, my
No,
mind
that
went,
might make
"Oh,
it a
that's
little more
shitty wine there,
palatable.
buddy. I don't want to drink that
That
wine."
might work too.
That might
Yeah.
work.
But anyway, that's what, and I guarantee you, within 100 miles of your house, someone is, if you've got a big city that has a water utility, sewage treatment facility,
Yeah.
I guarantee you have crops being grown around you that are fertilized with human shit.
Oh, yes, the effluent, yes, waste.
Cornfields. And
Yes. Yeah, are you
It's-
shitting me?
well,
We
it's
grow a
all
lot of corn around.
biosolid. Well, I can tell you some of what you can do about it, though, John, and it's not impossible.
What?
If you have enough of a backing of the people that hate the smell, that is the most immediate malciferant part of it, and and I mean it is deadly. It's a cross between nasty cabbage diarrhea shit
Hey,
and
ew.
decaying humans. I'm not kidding.
I don't want my
It's-
corn
it-
tasting like
It
that.
smells like death and shit. And that gets people pissed off. So you get
Yeah,
them on your
when they're
side.
when they're informed of it, when they find out, when they go, "Hey,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Oh,
what?
you find out, you smell it.
Yeah, all you got to do is find out where they're delivering it, and I promise you there are people around it that don't
Okay.
like it that know about it.
I'm going to be ignorant here because I'm making a note to myself. Tell me that word again.
PFAS.
Biosolids.
Oh, biosolid.
You say it again.
Biosolid.
Okay, that's it. Biosolids. Okay.
And go beyond that though. It's said PFAS, but it is PFAS chemicals. Look those up along with it, and you will be on the bandwagon. I promise.
I'm going to do that, Leo. I appreciate you bringing that to the table, brother. I really do. And that's
Y'all
how
hear
and
I'm
that's
putting
how
out
we
a
get involved in
thunderstorm?
stuff. You know, what Leo just did there is what we talk about all the time. It's why we should be concerned in our local politics, what's going on in your town, your city, your county, everything. And whether it be biosolids or whether it be abortion or any other issue. But these issues come to us all over the place. Leo, thank you so much for bringing this one in.
Or going to work for the Democratic Party in your town, if that's who you support.
And that, you know, I really, if you are interested in I think most of you are because you're here, that's one of the ways that you can ease yourself into being knowledgeable and being active in it, is to volunteer with your local Democratic headquarters, call them up and just, you know, if you're not into knocking doors, don't knock on doors. There's a lot of things that you can do.
Well, actually, you know, the other thing you can do with that is one of the things they have a hard time doing in rural areas, especially, is getting people to be a part of the executive committee. And you know, that's what I've done. I was expecting to get the chairmanship, but I didn't. So I took the secretary's position. I can make a
Good.
difference there.
Yes. Yeah. In any position. You know,
Can y'all hear the rain?
are you getting it, Leo? Mine cleared up. We got it this morning, and last few days we've had a bunch of rain.
Well, we're sitting
Cleaned
under
up.
a tin roof, and
I can
outside
hear a
on
little
the back
bit.
porch,
I can hear a little bit. It sounds good to me. I'd be taking a nap, brother.
it is quite a noise.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to do a thing here. Hold on. Let me turn on the Bluetooth.
There you go.
Hope this don't get too crazy.
Oh, smartass Gall said, what about that Durham report that took 3 years?
Yeah.
3 years to find out what happened.
$7 million.
Yeah,
Yes.
your tax dollars at work, baby. Isn't it sad sometimes?
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to leave you. I cannot hear you out here over the sound of this tin roof and the rain. It's hammering down.
Well, Leo, come back when you can, brother. We enjoy hearing from you.
I will. I miss all of you. I'll talk to you sometime soon.
All right, take care of
Hey.
yourself, Bob.
Bye, Leo.
That's Leo Sahaki, and you can find him on Biker Wisdom and Thoughts. Leo's got some good. Me and him talked earlier today. He said some nice words about my cat, and we remembered his dog. And yeah, anyway, we all share those kind of feelings. Anyway, I had a good talk with him, and I appreciate him coming in. I'm going to look more into that biosolid stuff and phos chemicals.
PFAS chemicals are forever chemicals. They are in so many fucking products.
In other words,
You
we
have
don't
no
get rid
idea.
of it. We just keep recycling it around.
Um,
And
a
what?
couple of
And
years ago, I had heard about this, and I had heard it was in microwave popcorn, and
Probably.
it was used in the bags, and of course it leached into the popcorn. At that point, I threw out. I don't eat a lot of popcorn in my house, but when the kids come over, they like popcorn. Um, so there was a few boxes here. I didn't buy that shit. Other parents had bought it, and it got left at my house. I threw that shit out.
yeah,
And if we want popcorn, I buy popcorn in regular
BW says
old-fashioned
being,
popcorn like we used to pop when
being.
I was a kid. That you
Oh yeah.
put in the pot a little oil and you pop up a pot of
Ain't it?
popcorn.
Ain't it pitiful when we
Um,
get old that things we did when we were young. We had a fogger come by here the
what,
other day
John?
for mosquitoes,
The
and
things we did
oh
when we
shit.
were young weren't designed to fucking kill us like they are
Oh, I
now.
don't know. I don't know. Me and Marcia was talking about when we were kids. We used to have the old DDT fogger come around, fog for mosquitoes, and we'd ride in the fog
Yes.
with our bicycles and just think, "Oh yeah, this is
Sure.
great." Yeah.
Yep. Remember
Yeah.
the days of acid rain? Now
Yes.
it's PFAS.
Boy, how
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we're not careful,
it's,
that acid rain will come back too.
it makes you
I never
wonder
went away.
how we survive on this planet because
It does,
we're constantly
baby.
trying to kill ourselves
We
and
are in
everything
a
else on the
constant
planet.
cycle of a battle between what we know is good for us and profit. And
And it
profit
almost
seems to
always
always
seems
win
like
out. You know?
whenever we're trying to make something that's clean and efficient and handy, that's when we screw shit up.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
stop it with the plastic.
but the things that we are doing now, and America being one of the richest countries on the planet, we don't see what's happening as far as climate change and these forever chemicals and
Indeed.
the amount of garbage that is spewing around in every fucking ocean on the planet.
Yeah.
We don't see these effects in our country. But when you look at other countries that are third world countries where people are hungry and people are starving, we see these effects immediately because they can't grow food. The Sudan is flooded right now and they're headed into a rainy season and they're already flooded. And these people have nowhere to live, let alone try to get food, and people are starving to death every single day. But we don't see that shit because not only do we have a government that doesn't want to show us the shit that's happening in our own country, we're
Oh.
definitely not going to show you
No.
what we're doing to the rest of the world.
Right.
And we have to remind ourselves all the time we live in a global environment. Anyway, let's welcome Tony Boyd into the room. Tony, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How about you?
Glad to see you stop by again. Are you cooking up something good?
Well, not yet. I'm sitting here trying to get my brain to work, and
Yeah, me too, brother. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
getting mine. I'm working on getting mine to quit working.
well, I'm in the fog land right now, and I told Paulette she's sitting here. I said I got to go in here, make dinner. I'm gonna make some chicken and mushroom,
Oh, there you go.
mushroom gravy, and we'll have
Yeah.
salad. And I already seasoned the chicken for 3 days, and I'm just saying, I got to be in that groove. Otherwise, I'll mess it up.
Marsha made me pork fajitas and gravy, and yeah, I had a real nice dinner. Anyway,
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'm just sitting here and enjoying the weather for once. It ain't too hot now. So.
really too hot? Well,
No, it's
Leo,
not too hot now.
Leo, Tony needs some of your rain, buddy.
no,
Can
we
you
had
sense
rain.
it?
We had rain this morning. It was like 80-some degrees for the last 5 days, and it's humid up here. See?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
Tony,
77
where are you?
now in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Okay.
Cross worlds of America, But I got to pick up new air conditioner tomorrow because the one in the kitchen, it pooped out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, me and my boys gonna put it in tomorrow. I had to order it too. Damn, I don't know where it come from. It must come from Egypt or somewhere.
Boy, yeah.
I had to order it, and he said, "Dad," he said, "you can't clean up these new air conditioners. They just throwaways." I said, "You're right." I said,
Yeah,
what can I
thing,
say?
well, it falls under that old thing, and things don't last like they used to.
They
Well,
sure don't.
look at here. We got a full room. We not only have Leo in the room, Biker Leo. We have Mitch in the room. Mitch, how are you doing? Mitch, you're not lighting up, buddy.
Never has his microphone on.
Not ain't got either. Something's not working
Mr.
there.
Goldstein, we want to hear from you.
Try it again, Mitch. You're muted now.
Oh, that's okay. He's just coming in here to let me know that changed his mind, and him and Julie are going to be in San Antonio on Friday, and we're all going to go get puppy tacos. Come on, Mitch.
Man, I wish I could.
I wish you could too, Leo. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's been a long time coming. This started out as just a spur of the moment thing when John and Carolyn let us know that they're going to be in San Antonio. Could I come up there and meet? Oh, hell yes. And then it turned into a Blue Dot family meeting, and I'm looking forward to it. So I talked to Randy, and I tried to call Michael Johnson. So if you're out there listening right now, buddy, I tried to call you yesterday to confirm up. I need to know what time you're landing in Corpus Christi. That's the only questionable item that me and Randy don't know yet. And he's in the room.
He's on YouTube, so
He's on YouTube right now listening. So yeah, Michael, we need to know what time you're landing in Corpus. Let's see.
Which Randy are we talking about here?
Randy Peterson.
Oh, okay.
You know he moved down here now.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he moved lock, stock, and barrel. He bought himself a really nice RV, and he lives over here in Rockport, which is not that far from me. He's living the life on the Gulf Coast, fishing every day. Are you shitting me? Every day I get like a picture of him with his bathing suit, his knees, his fishing pole, and his beer, sitting in front of the water. Life is good. Life is good.
Very good. Michael Johnson is hanging out in the hallway.
Yeah, Michael Johnson. There he is. Mitch, did you get in here yet, Mitch?
He's muted.
He's muted up now. Oh, I'm gonna have to
bailed.
try again. Michael's down. There's Michael. Michael, are you with us?
Yes, sir. Randy said he'd come get me at 9:30 Thursday morning, but I like to have a reserve.
9:30 Thursday morning.
Yeah.
In the morning. 9:30.
Yep.
Well, good on Randy then. I'm glad that guy stepped up and took care of that shit.
I am too.
No, I did. I
too.
talked to Randy yesterday, and actually, he said it would be closer for him to come get you than to do what I had suggested, which was pick you up and take you halfway, and I was going to meet him. But he said no, he was going to meet you at the airport. So Randy's listening too right now. So Randy, 9:30 in the morning, brother.
Thursday morning. Yep.
Good job, y'all, pulling that together.
Michael, before I forget, I need to tell you. Remember we was talking about strings?
I bought them.
Okay, I think Travis might be bringing his 12 string.
But now I don't have 12 strings.
Oh,
Shit.
well, that's all right. It's got strings on it. But you play a 12 string, huh?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I think
There's
that's
not a stringed instrument I don't believe I can't play.
he was trying to decide on which one to bring, and he said he was kind of deciding on his 12 string.
Except the fiddle. Now, I can play banjo, mandolin, shit like that, but fiddle, I never got that.
I play the box, buddy. I play the box. That's what I play.
Bring your spoons.
Spoons. I'm going to bring my cajon. And
there we go.
I have cajon sticks too, brother. I mean, these are like snare drum things, man. Are you shitting me? I'm going to...
Yeah. Well, bring a tambourine if you got it. That's good.
I ain't got a tambourine. Mitch Goldstein, are you in?
Yeah, I am. Sorry, I had a little audio misery.
Outstanding. Mitch, how have you been? How's Julie? The family?
Everybody's well. Everybody's okay.
Good.
Thank God.
Good. Hey.
Yeah, no complaints.
Hey,
what?
before I forget, things pop in my mind. You know the picture you posted and you and Julie?
Yeah.
Okay. We're sitting there. Travis leans over me and goes, "Hey," and enlarges it up, and he looks right down there and goes, "Hey, ramen. He likes ramen?" I said, "I guess he does."
He likes ramen.
He likes ramen. Travis loves ramen. Every damn time they go out, they're going to the ramen house. So,
Sweet.
but anyway,
You're lucky to have one, man.
yeah. Oh, we got several here in Corpus. He's a connoisseur of. Yeah,
Oh.
he loves the whole group of them go to ramen all the time. So,
Connoisseur of the noodle, huh?
yep, that's what they are. I don't know. They went to an ice cream place last night in Corpus. One of those ones where they throw the liquid out on the freezing tape on the table, and it freezes it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anti-grill.
Yeah, that's what it is, and they got a big kick out of that. So, but anyway.
So I'm
what-
sorry I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah, well, we miss you when you're not around, but we keep up on you.
We're gonna try and get out in the fall. Like I said, we're looking to do a little sweep.
Oh yeah.
Maybe pop down to Nollins.
Oh really?
Yeah, it might happen.
I know where that place is.
Slap some gumbo inside me before I come out
There
to
you
Texas.
go. There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have a little lanyap.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Put a little lanyap on everything you have. Just a little extra, baby. Anyway,
Man,
what?
what the fuck happened to CNN, man? CNN is just off the deep end. And I'm telling you, and every single time these cocksuckers start railing about the liberal media, you know something, John Bridebo?
What?
We do not have a motherfucking liberal media. Not anywhere, nowhere, not anywhere.
It's
We
you
don't-
know, it's the things you learn
That's
that you didn't know that you went. Wait a minute.
There's
What?
you can't make money telling the truth.
No,
You
it's
can't.
not entertaining enough.
No.
They have to spice it up. Look at here, we had shootings all over the place today. Sonic restaurant, get your rotor wrong, will shoot you. Kid just walking through the neighborhood, shoot up. That's news, baby. That's going to sell all day long. You know?
Well, I mean, I just can't get through the day without having my AR-15.
Yeah. You know what? You know something? Since you said that, it was bad enough of this story at Sonic Restroom. This is south of Dallas here in Texas. And in the parking lot, one of the customers there, about a 30-year-old dude, he's out there evidently creating a scene in the parking lot. So the manager comes out to tell the guy, you got to leave. And evidently they get into a confrontation there. And the 12-year-old goes to the car, gets the AR-15 looking rifle, and shoots the manager dead. That's bad enough. But my mind starts digging into every little creeping story. And one of the little nuggets it landed on was the fact that's the mentality of what we're dealing with. This was a 22. Now, make no mistake, a 22 is going to kill you just as dead as a 223. Okay? It's
Probably.
the same caliber. It's a 22
Same
caliber bullet. It's just what you
Yeah.
put behind that bullet. And the AR-15, a lot of times, most of their caliber, 223, 7mm, something like that. This is a 22. Now, it's a 22 semi-auto, which what we used to call a squirrel gun. It's for shooting squirrels. And you could buy one a whole lot cheaper than one that looks like an AR-15, but you're not going to have the aesthetic look of a badass unless you have the AR. And that's the mentality that we have. It's not a weapon to protect themselves. It's that weapon because they saw it in the movie.
It's a weapon to kill people when you feel like it.
Yep. And that's what that kid, the 18-year-old, walking down the street, a quarter mile, just randomly shooting at anything he wanted to shoot at. There's a problem. But you know what it's not? It's not the guns. We've already gone down that road. We just have to figure out what it is.
I think that's a very binary way of looking at that. It has to be either the guns or not.
Yeah, it's either this
it's
or
a
that.
part of an equation, right? It's all part of an equation. The proliferation of guns is a problem. The gun culture is another problem.
There you go. That's what I'm talking
And
about.
that it's the marriage of those two things. So when you say It's the guns. It's not just the guns.
No, we've had
Okay.
guns in this country forever. We didn't have
We
mass
have
shootings
guns
in
in
school
the
shootings,
country.
church shootings, and store shootings, and everything else.
There's guns in every country,
Everywhere.
but they don't count.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot.
And and in a lot of other countries, when they have a situation like this, what is their response? They pass legislation to control it. They do gun buybacks. They get guns off the street. What do? Nothing.
Thoughts and prayers, baby.
Thoughts and prayers, baby. We're going to send them out every time. That's all we have. That's all we can
I'll
offer
pray for
anything.
you.
This
That's
is,
like saying, bless your heart.
it's bullshit because every one of us are old enough to have seen this rerun over and over and over. I'm young enough that my dad was a member of the NRA. I remember the NRA when I was a young kid as being an organization more concerned with gun safety, proper knowledge of weapons and stuff. It ain't that no more.
Well, you're sounding old and nostalgic now, John.
I know it. I am.
I was a member in the NRA myself, but hell, it was all about safety, and it pulls me back on. It pulls me back on this thing I've said so many times: nukes don't kill people; people kill people.
That's it. It is true. It is true. But we have developed a culture in this country where life has that very little meaning to anybody.
Mm-hmm. You know, just recently, Serbia had 2 mass shootings.
And what did they do?
Immediately banned guns and did a gun buyback. And last I checked, they had over something like 13,000 guns that had been
I saw
turned
pictures
in
where people were
within a
just
matter of
lining up to
days.
get back their guns.
Yes, in a matter of days.
Yes. That's right, Gary. NRA, the National Russian Alliance. That's what it is nowadays. I look at them with disgust.
America has an unhealthy love and obsession for guns.
And we can see it in
I don't know if
the youth
we're ever
of this nation.
going to change the Second Amendment to do anything about this. But we've had bans before on certain types of guns,
And it
and
helped.
that's the very least that we could do, because it is about the AR-15, which seems to be the national symbol of the Republican Party.
Yeah, I like that. We just said that about in my day. Back in my day, phones had cords and suitcases did not have wheels. If guns aren't the problem and people are the problem, then why do you want the problem to have a gun? There you go. Good point, Martha. Very good point. But, as I've said before, they can all go out and buy a gun because they don't have mental health issues until after the shooting.
Right.
After the shooting, then say, oh, he shouldn't have got that gun. He had mental health issues. Are you shitting me?
Illegal gun owners, because this kid who walked down the street shooting, blasting people, just recently legally bought
a gun.
the AR-15.
Yes, he did.
The 2 handguns that he had, he took from family members. But the AR-15, you know, the Republicans' national symbol, he legally bought. Now, legally buying a gun doesn't make you a murderer. When you pull that trigger and you kill somebody, that does.
It does. It does. Like I say, they don't have
And
mental health
and
issues
I'm
until after the
sorry,
shooting.
But if that's the case, then every murderer that's sitting in prison right now should be able to go back and have their case looked at for some mental health reason.
Exactly.
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Hey, we need to have some. We need them to have some. Show us these stocks in these prisons that are going to fill up like crazy because of the stupid law. And can we get in on some of them stocks? And if they had that on the stock market, you would see
The prison industry. If you read the 14th, I think it's the 14th. It could be the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment. The prison industry is a legal slavery industry.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is written
Amendment.
into the
It's in there.
Constitution.
And it has been exploited to the max, too. Taken advantage
yeah.
of. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's
It's
really
free labor, baby. It's free
We
labor.
have
who's
more
taking
people in
advantage.
prison in this country than any other country in the world. We have more guns than any other country in the world too.
What could possibly go wrong with this direction? What could
But
go
this,
wrong?
understand something. These systems are not broken. They are working
They are designed.
exactly
They are working just the way they're
working
designed to be.
to the max.
Yes. This is not something that
It's
an
not broken.
unintentional consequence. No,
No,
this is built into
no,
the system.
not,
They knew what
not
they were
when
doing,
you have acts.
and they
written
know
in
what they're doing now
2005
with both the prison
after-
system and the gun issue. They know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
They're going to go
Absolutely.
where the money is.
And we have states now trying to copy the federal ban on being able to
Uh-oh. What
hold
happened?
gun manufacturers and ammo manufacturers liable for the products that they use that are killing Americans on a daily
I
fucking basis.
think that is being carried out right now in the case of. Jeez,
Yep.
it's
we have
somebody.
states trying to pass these same kind of
There's
bans.
a group of people. I can't remember what murder it is right now. They're suing Facebook, social media companies. They're suing the gun manufacturer, the gun seller that sold the gun to the. I want to say it's the
I know
shooting
that
at the
Sandy-
grocery store up in
Buffalo.
Buffalo a year ago. I think
Well,
that's what
I
the
know that the Sandy Hook families were able to be successful at prosecuting. I think it was one of the gun manufacturers for marketing their marketing ploys to young
Attract
men.
children.
Yes,
Yeah, but they're,
yes.
they
Younger
had something to
audience.
attract children too. Yeah.
There's
Meanwhile,
a federal act that needs to be repealed that prevents them from being held liable for the sale of their products.
And the GOP is pushing to safeguard the protections of the manufacturers at this
Yes.
point.
Yes, they are doing that on the state level, not
Yeah.
just the federal level, which there
yeah.
already is an act on the federal level. They're trying to do it on the state level to protect the manufacturers of guns and ammunition from being sued because their products are killing people.
Yeah.
We
You
talk
know,
about this all the time.
And then let's talk about what's going on with the schools again. You saw the young teacher in Florida get in trouble for showing
Yeah.
a Disney movie.
a Disney movie.
But here's the
Well.
thing: is the something or other moms. I can't remember their names.
Mothers
but,
Against.
something or other. Mothers Against Life. Let's put it that way.
Liberty or something.
But they're attacking and whatever, anything that they don't like, that and it comes down to what they're doing is they're indoctrinating their own children to be afraid of a whole lot of shit, especially people that aren't just like them, don't look like them, don't think like them, don't go to church like them. They're going to be terrified. So what do? They grow up to be the ones who want to buy the guns to protect themselves
From
and
the
or
people that they-
insist that everybody else be just like them.
Moms of Liberty, right?
I think you're right. Moms of Liberty.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just
Oh, a little
infuriating.
something
Really?
stupid like that in there.
Do they want to build a wall around a part of this? Yes, they do. They want to build a wall. We already saw this about, I don't know, months ago. Marjorie Taylor Greene, we ought to build a wall between the red states and blue states.
Well, if our
We oughta-
schools are so
we
shitty,
oughta
take your
build
kid
a
out of the
wall
school and
around
take
her.
them out.
We have walls. We just need to put her inside of one.
Thank you.
Damn it, squirrel. Well, that was a good thought I had going in my head right when we were going in that discussion there.
Sorry.
Build a wall.
Yeah, that didn't help.
A
Shit.
Lego wall. We'll build a Lego wall, for cripe's sake. Anything.
Oh,
we
we
got lots
can't
of
build
Legos
walls
laying around.
because there's Republicans, Democrat states, and Democrats and Republican states. That kind of mentality, but it's the idea. It's strange to me that they think they can build a world, not a wall, a world that doesn't include reality.
everybody.
Everybody, because what do they
No,
think? Their
it-
kids are
it-
never going to be near a gay person? Oh, there's no
Yes,
gay people here in
you
Tennessee,
have-
you know. None at all. We checked every rock under and looked at everything. There's none here. Are you shitting me?
every day a new Republican, not new, but some Republican in some Republican legislature gets up and makes a statement about, oh, this Christian nation and how it's going to hell
Yeah.
because of gay people,
Yeah.
because of trans people, because of I don't know everything, everybody else who's not of the Christian mindset to worship the God he tells you you need to worship. Fuck you and your God.
Yeah, no, I don't,
Because
that,
the God that I learned about when I was growing up and studying religion loved everybody and accepted everybody for who the hell they was, including
I
my
got that
black
song
ass.
and dance when I went to church when I was young. And then we left the church doors and I started
And all
seeing
of a
what was
sudden-
people acted like
all of a
around me.
sudden,
Not too
God
Christian
needs
shit there.
help. God needs help, and he needs these Republicans to come out and tell everybody else, whatever the fuck you're doing it wrong. And if you don't get on the right boat, we're gonna
I'd
other
be
you
more
off
happy
the
if God
fucking
reached
planet.
down to some of these Republicans and just, slap the shit out of them.
Slap the
kiss my
shit
ass.
out of
Just
them.
slap the shit out of them. It bothers me because, like a lot of things in the Republican Party, their religion is something that is a facade, something they can sell, along with the flying flag and the eagle flying by
You
and
know
the
what,
right
John?
music. It's just a
When
facade.
when I hear them make statements like that, it lets me know you don't know nothing about
Yeah.
God.
God's not concerned. I love that T-shirt of mine that somebody sent me. I can't remember who it is, but it says, "If your religion is more about me than it is about you, you're doing it wrong." And I love that because that's the core problem with religion. It's not their religion, but they're judging your ass based on their religion. Like they got, I don't, it's strange to me because in my mind, how dare you? How dare you? You're not paying attention to your God, your Bible, or anything else. You're more concerned with what I'm doing. I'm a little more concerned with what you're thinking.
And when that fuck Trump sat
Fuck
up
Trump?
there
Did you say
and-
fuck Trump again?
and
Here we
I did
go
say
again,
fuck
ladies and
Trump.
gentlemen. I'm sorry. I think she said fuck Trump again. We don't allow that kind of language in here. So every time we hear fuck Trump like that, we have to call it out when she says fuck Trump.
Okay, well, fuck Trump.
I
When
think
that
she did it again.
fucker stood up and he held up that Bible and said he was the
Yeah.
chosen one. Was waiting for a lightning bolt to strike his ass.
And when it didn't happen, it reaffirmed my faith in that. Well, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
You keep telling me there's a God up there, but look, there was a perfect opportunity to show me, and you
Just
didn't
blind
do
to
it.
me.
Could have done it.
Blind
You
to
didn't.
me.
You've been tossing it all around my house, though.
Would have been an instant believer again.
Right.
Ah,
Praise
shit.
the Lord.
No,
So,
Pastor
Justin
Biscuit.
Jones from Tennessee, remember one of the Justins?
Yes.
He went out to Berkeley, California, to speak to the graduating. Now, he wasn't a commencement person, but he went out to talk to the graduating public policy students of Robert Reich. You know Robert Reich,
on.
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
I like him.
And so he talked to the students a little bit about doing what he does, which is inspiring people right now. But
I believe he
he
does.
said one of the things he said was, "We have an old saying in Tennessee that a mule kicks hardest when it's dying. They're fighting us so hard because they realize their power and their systems are dying."
I believe that.
And I just love that quote.
I believe that.
That I'm so glad that they raised these young men up, okay? Because they are young and they can pull that young crowd and they speak with such eloquence.
He's 27.
Eloquence.
Yeah, that's why the
Yes.
Republicans don't want them voting.
Yes.
Not voting until they're 25. They don't think it's
But he also went, after he talked to the students, he was talking to Robert for a few minutes. And what he said to him was, your generation went through the civil rights movement and the anti-war movement, but you didn't talk about those fights. I'm sorry, what those fights demanded of you, how the hate they aroused hurt you.
Oh,
Some of you burned out. My generation is different. We recognize the pain and we find solace in communities that are engaged with us. The opposite of oppression is community. We know the fight will
Absolutely.
be long. We can't burn out.
there you go, baby. It's yeah. Amen.
Yeah.
With the meeting we're having down there,
And
there's going to be 4 or 5 of us veterans that we need this. It's something
yes,
we all need. Uh,
yes,
because we've been fighting this fight all our life.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
anytime I get this, you know, I don't cut myself any slack because of the ages that we grew up in. I'm talking me. I assume a lot of us, where we did grow up through the '60s, through the revolution of anti-war and civil rights and so many things that were going on, and we were the driving factor, baby. And then we went to work and bought houses and had mortgages, and all of a sudden money
and
became an
kids.
issue, and we dropped off. I'm not
Yeah.
cutting myself any slack in that.
You get comfortable and distracted,
You
maybe?
you went through this phase, and you got, and really we're still in it, but now I don't know. I'm just getting old. I'm just getting old, and I'm looking around the world, and I don't like what I see. My kids have to
Yeah.
live in this shit. Is there even going
Yeah,
to be a fucking world to be here? You know,
yeah,
there's so many issues facing us, and I
Sure.
think back to those times during the '60s and early '70s, and think all the time we forced so much change, and then we quit.
Well, and I think partly, John, we honestly thought it was getting better,
It
but we
was.
didn't realize it wasn't.
We thought we fixed it. We thought, well,
We
we fixed
we
it.
did.
Now we got to go to work, and everything's just going to be fine.
And then we realized there was a faction of the world that was just plain old either hiding shit or lying to us.
Well, we had an
And we
evolution
trusted
of
them.
politics after Nixon.
you know, we became distracted because we all had children and
Indeed.
mortgages and
Everything.
responsibilities
Yeah.
and things like that. You
Everything.
grow up, you do grown up things, okay? Now,
Mhm.
our kids are left with us not finishing the job. But the
Yeah.
Republicans, they never thought the job was finished, and they continued with their, in a silent way, by just
Every one
throwing
of us have
lots
seen
and lots
the
of money
evolution of
at
the
it.
Republican Party
Yes,
since the Nixon days, and going through Reagan and trickle down economics, and we saw the whole thing
yes,
become. This is a party that is
Goldwater.
for the corporations of the world and the wealthy, and they sell it by way of waving that flag, praising God, and you know, playing some good
and they got a
music there.
fancy name
Yeah.
for it. They call it capitalism.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
But they're turning
And let the
capitalism
free
into
market
fascism
work.
is what they're doing.
Yeah,
Capitalism
yeah, yeah.
is depending on how it's managed, can be a good thing, but we have turned something that is good into something that is eating us alive. You know, just
You
today
know
I
what,
was talking to
John?
Bernadette on
I'm
my
gonna
way to
say,
this.
for my people, capitalism ain't never been good,
No,
No.
no, and yeah,
ever.
but even on the smallest thing, and today I was talking to Bernadette on my way into town today. I had to stop the store, and being the times we are, I'm paying very close attention to what I'm buying and what I'm paying for what I'm buying. And
Mhm.
today was one of those days because I wanted myself a treat. When I say, well, Dad wants a treat, I usually go buy what they down here at HEB called a Sakatumi cake. And it's just a little cake, no icing on it, just a cake. I like it. It used to cost me about $3.48. And today I went in there and I just went to go get one because I wanted one. I didn't pick it up. It was $9.58. Are you shitting me? And I'm looking at my basket going, oh no, that ain't going in there. You know, it's the price. I did notice in the news they say eggs are going down. Oh,
Eggs
gee,
have gone down.
let's let's have a party. Uh,
Well,
noth-
that was all
nothing
about
else.
being gouged like we thought that we
Yes,
were being
yes.
gouged.
Yes,
That's bullshit.
absolutely.
They're
And
less
a
than
lot of
$1
this
a
is.
dozen
That's what I
now.
mean when capitalism, you know, the money,
Capitalism.
you have to make the money, and they're making it off the backs of poor people. And there's only so much money poor people have.
And yet they have all these little regulations that if you own some property and all the rest of that, you can't keep chickens.
Yeah,
Some places, yeah.
yeah, they do that.
They do
But
it
they
all over the
also
damn place.
Oh yeah,
they also raise
we
up
battled that
property
here for a while.
taxes, so you can't afford it.
Yeah, they're right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
To let that
Hey, you
sneeze
know
in.
what? You know what? When I used to go over to my grandma's house and she would go out and feed the chickens, she fed the chickens the shit that she ate.
Yeah. Leftovers.
It
They
was
like
an
Leftovers.
leftovers.
extra
Everything
food.
went out to the
It was
chickens.
the chickens ate.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything went out
Recycling
to the
everything.
chickens.
I miss my
Absolutely.
chickens. We had chickens out here. The only reason I don't is because we also have raccoons. And I got tired of
Right.
watching feather trails going across my yard. Chickens screaming and whatnot. I don't have chickens anymore. I don't have chickens anymore, and I miss them because ain't nothing like fresh eggs. I mean fresh.
Absolutely.
There is a big difference of the egg you get out of that nest than the egg you buy at the store. Big
Oh
difference.
Lord.
And but yeah, I miss my
And
chickens.
but knowing that you can't keep chickens, or we have these problems because we moved into areas where raccoons live.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they like eggs
They
and
like
chicken
eggs
too.
and chicken.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they like it too. You know, this is the industry knows you can't raise chickens, so they charge you whatever the fuck for the eggs.
Picked up a pack of. Damn it. Excuse me. Picked up a HEB has this prepackaged. It's a line of Mexican food, not cooked. Fajitas, chicken fajitas, steak fajitas, pork fajitas. Everything's in a bag. And the other day I had picked up, or the other day I had cooked up some that I had bought before, some chicken fajitas thighs, chicken thighs and fajita stuff. And so when I went to the store today, I'm trying to pace out meals here. Yeah, that was pretty good, except this time I got chicken breast. Oh, that's pretty good. I have chicken fajitas, that's good. And I seen beef skirt, which is normally what fajitas is. Fajitas is normally a beef skirt.
Right.
Yeah, that's normally when you go eat fajitas, unless you order chicken fajitas or something, you're going to get beef fajitas. Anyway, I picked that up, and it wasn't that big a thing, and I went down and almost put it in my thing without looking, and I looked down at the price tag. It was $19.20. Holy shit, that chicken one was only $5 and something cents. Beef steak was $19 for a beef skirt. Are you shitting me? Put that right back up on the shelf. We ain't having hamburger is what we're eating, baby.
Beef skirt used to be the flank steak cheap stuff.
Yeah, that's the cheap cut of the meat.
Some of those fancy restaurants changed that when they were doing all their fun food, and everybody thinks it's special now.
Donnie's on Ding Dongs. I think Donnie is. Yeah, Donnie is. Oh, but back to what we were saying a minute ago.
This is why I'm constantly saying, hey, grow some vegetables. If you could keep chickens, grab a couple, get some chickens. You know, you could do a couple of eggs every day, couple, 3, 4 eggs every day. It don't have to be a lot of chickens. Just keep a couple of chickens.
You can do a lot growing food in 5-gallon pots. I call them buckets. You can go to Home Depot and buy 5-gallon paint buckets, poke some holes in the bottom. They make great planters.
And I'm going to tell
for
you
tomatoes.
something. There ain't nothing like some fresh baked bread.
Right,
We forgot how to do these things for ourselves. You know, we forgot. You can make more than just bread with flour. You can make cake. You can make biscuits. You can make a whole lot of things with flour. I buy flour and I make my own fucking bread, and I make yogurt. And I wish I had.
That's why I want to go to your house. She makes all that shit. She's into nature and all that shit. When she talks, I've seen her pictures of the bread she makes.
When the guys were here working on the pole today, I told them, whatever you do, don't run over my peach tree.
Hey, Bill Jones, I just seen you going through there, buddy. Save a cow, eat a carrot. There you go.
We forget how to feed ourselves, so we become dependent upon a grocery store.
Indeed. And then when the grocery store is gone, and they call that food deserts nowadays in suburban areas, I mean in city areas where there is no grocery store. You're relying on some corner market that's going to charge you. But
I tell you what, if a neighborhood, and I know because I've lived in these neighborhoods, if it don't have a grocery store, it's got 10 liquor stores.
Not a problem there. Not a problem.
Well,
yeah.
You just You just get you some flour and make you a whiskey cake.
Whiskey cake.
Hey, a
That's
lot of people
assuming you
don't
have
even know
some
how to
whiskey
make a
handy, huh?
fire, okay?
All right. All right. But
Hey, where I live, there's
Whiskey cake. Now you
there's a
piqued my
church on
interest,
every
see?
corner.
I don't
you
believe
know
I've
what
ever had
they're
whiskey
doing to some
cake.
of these people? They're making these people dependent because all these commercials on there where people saying I'm buying my food in a box and then all I gotta do is prepare it.
Oh,
Which
it's a
makes
Yeah,
very
them
popular
lazy.
thing nowadays,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess. I
And
Because I don't have time to go to the grocery store and shop
right,
for my
You don't have to
family.
think. You just
right.
have to pick a meal and order it, and they ship it to you, and I guess you cook it up.
Let me tell
I'll
you
tell you
At
something.
least it's
one thing.
getting them to cook the meal in the house instead of going out to dinner at McDonald's. You
True.
know, you're
I'll
getting
tell
at
you
least
another
that
thing.
much of an increase in nutrition and stuff.
That,
But I
you know
imagine you're
what?
paying pretty heavy for that
You
asparagus that
are,
comes or
you are,
whatever.
and you're paying for a lot of plastic that comes wrapped around all that food.
Yes, I've seen those boxes. It
Yeah,
comes in a styrofoam container and
yeah.
it's got
Yes,
dry ice and these other things wrapped in plastic and then blah 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 blah
you
blah.
know
T-
these
10
forever
pounds of trash.
chemicals that Leo was talking about.
Yep, that's where they
You
are.
know, so you have to think about what it is you are paying for when you do something like that. I want to be able to pick up a piece of fruit or a vegetable and smell it and see if it has a scent to it, because
Well,
if it has a scent, then it has a flavor.
a lot of
Mhm.
things that you know, and again, I don't want to sit here and go, well, when we were kids, but there is a distinct, in my mind, difference between the peach that I used to eat when I was a kid and the
Yes,
peach I eat now.
yes,
It's not the
absolutely.
same peach, and it's not the same flavor, and it's not as sweet or
First
juicy.
of
In my,
all, you have
yeah,
to ask, where's that peach coming from?
yeah.
And
Well,
has
yeah,
it traveled from a
Philly.
different country just to get
Yeah.
here? And if it's in this country, how far did it have to travel in this
And
country
what kind of
to
shape
get
was it
to
in when it was
you?
picked?
Well, they pick
A-
it 2 weeks before it's
Absolutely.
ripe and it never ripens.
But
Right.
they spread it with things that will ripen it while it's in the box and while it's in transport.
That's
Sometimes,
true.
yeah.
Mine comes from about 100 yards to my stove.
I
So
hear
That's the
you,
best way to do
Michael.
it, brother. That's
That's
the
what
yeah,
best
I'm
way to do
talking
it.
about, Holmes. That is what I'm
I
talking
am
about. And
yeah.
you know what? If you can't grow something, there's farmers markets. There's people selling and fruit
on the side
stands
of
and things like
yeah,
that on the side of the road. Stop and support these local people who
yeah.
are
Absolutely.
They grew that garden,
capitalism. Capitalism.
and
Even
Pay a
even
that's
little
the
most
more money
basis
large
for
of
that
it.
fruit. At least you
most
know it's
large
healthy.
cities and towns have farmers markets on the weekend.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, there's one
Yes.
in Corpus you can go to. Open market, you
You
can go
know,
down there and buy all your fruits and vegetables. Right
nobody
from the
ever
farm,
thinks
baby.
to take an empty lot and turn it into a community garden where
Yeah.
people could come
Yeah,
and eat from.
yeah. Those are getting more popular nowadays in urban areas.
Yes, and they
Uh,
should. They
they
should,
should.
There
because
are
They're
we
food
turning
need that.
deserts in the
rooftops into
cities.
gardens and stuff. That's great.
Yeah.
I used to go
Yeah,
to my
grow
local
some
one
food.
and sell birdhouses just to kind of help with mosquitoes and ticks and whatever, you know.
Absolutely,
Um,
absolutely. Chickens will eat some ticks, honey.
and
Mhm.
guineas will eat the most ticks, and so will possums. And
Mhm.
this year we had a mild winter, and Missouri Conservation said that we have a outbreak of more ticks now, which is a
Absolutely.
more outbreak of Rocky Mountain spotted fever. There's another one that's out
Yep.
there, and I can't remember it. But
Lyme
Lyme's
disease
disease.
around here.
Lyme disease. Oh shit! There's so many, and but we got to be kind to all. A lot of people just don't give a shit. Let's hit that sucker while he's on the road.
No.
They'll
Yeah,
almost wreck their
yeah,
car to do it. Yeah,
yeah.
and
That's sad. But you know, I'm
it's a
looking at
sad
everybody
deal.
talking about food. Talking about
Oh, I
Mama
just
made the
put
best peach cobbler, and
I just put them ham and beans on there, John, just in case you want to see it on the food porn.
I'll take a peek. You know, I was talking to Joe Garcia. Joe's not going to be able to make it up on Friday to go to the Blue Dot family meeting, but he is going to make it on Saturday. He's got an obligation on Friday, so he is going
Yeah,
to drive up on Saturday. And with any luck,
that'd be nice.
and the sun and the rain don't keep going, he said he might do some ribs and bring them up on
Oh, you
Saturday.
better do puffy tacos on
Oh,
Friday.
hello, Miss Linda.
Hey, darling.
How you doing?
Just finer than frog hair slipped through your legs.
That's pretty damn fine. I'm happy to hear that, baby.
Mighty fine and great big house.
Everything going good in life, baby?
As good as it can be.
There you
Yep.
go.
You know, we got a
Right
little
on.
to put up with.
Excuse me. I've
How
got
long
a
is
tickle
it
in
gonna
my
take
throat.
before we get
It's
rid
not
of
good.
this damn gun?
John, you don't have your tea there with you?
I'm sucking it down as fast as I can, baby. Woo. Ain't working though. I still feel it.
But Fargo, a little bit of that whiskey there. That'll-
What whiskey? Is there any
You
whiskey
drink
around
all
here?
that
Where would I
nonsense?
find whiskey around here?
Cake, make some whiskey cake.
Yeah, I need to find out about that
You
whiskey
drink
cake
it
shit.
all?
Mind you,
Dixie cake.
I want to tell everybody this is for medicinal purposes only.
Medicinal purposes.
Uh-huh.
Purposes is.
Oh, okay.
I think I have a
You hear the
medicinal
cough?
purpose, too.
It's cough syrup.
You know, actually, that's pretty good stuff, and I like it. I think it was.
Sure.
If I only want to say a first name, in case I'm wrong. I think Janda sent me this, and it is cherry brandy, and it is. It is. It's got a kick to it. It's local to where she is up there. Yeah,
Sounds
see that worked. No cough, no
There you
tickle,
go.
and everything
There you go.
works there
I want some of that.
There you go. Me too.
for medicinal purposes only.
That's right. That's right. I heard the cough.
Rheumatism medicine.
Yeah, but we know why he was coughing too.
Why? Why was I coughing?
I
It
saw
must have
that
been
cloud of smoke.
allergies. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm allergic to that. Bugs in the air or some shit.
Well, John, while you have a moment, you might as well go ahead and hit that credits button because people
Is
are
it?
screaming.
Are you shitting me?
Gosh, we're way
Yeah, I
past
see
everything.
that Irish. Boy, howdy shit. Hello, DJ.
Hey,
Those are
John.
right on the
Sorry,
button.
we're ending the show, but I didn't even notice the time.
We don't have to go to 2
must have been
hours.
having fun.
I guess so sometimes, man. Well, before we go, don't forget to send letters to the Supreme Court. We should have been doing this the whole thing. We get in the conversation, I forget. Don't forget to send a letter. If you're so inclined to put your 2 cents out there, what you think, send it to Chief Justice John Roberts, 1 First Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C., 20543. Easy thing to do. Let your voice be heard, baby. That's one. And then we got a Blue Dot Family. I hit the wrong button. Had Blue Dot Family meeting this weekend, picking up Michael at the airport on Thursday. Randy, Joe, all of us going to run up to San Antonio. We're going to have a great time. So if you're in the area, I'll be staying at the Courtyard by Marriott downtown, and look for us on the Riverwalk or wherever else you can find us around there. It won't be hard. Come up and join us and have a great time.
I got
No, I'm
something I
done,
wanted to
brother.
say
I'm just
before you-
teasing. I'm
No,
teasing.
before you go,
Yes, sir.
there is a boycott Florida starting June 1st on TikTok, and all kinds of people.
More than happy to, but they'll never notice.
Did you talk about this already? Because I haven't been listening because I have
A boycott of TikTok?
a boycott of Florida.
Oh, of Florida.
Around TikTok, they're urging everybody to boycott Florida.
The
Don't buy
truckers are
Florida
not
product.
going to the state
The
line.
truckers, you're not. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Chick.
Oh.
So I don't know if you talked
That'd be
about it
great.
Yeah,
earlier,
I got it.
but my eyes have been bothering me, so I didn't listen earlier. So sorry about that.
That's all right. That's all right. You got here. You're here now, so
I'd be
that's
glad
what
to,
counts.
but they'll never notice.
I just
if they
want
don't go there
to make
anyway.
sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows about Florida and that we stand by these people who are going to boycott.
Yeah.
That's not a problem for me. I don't have any intentions of going. I'm not going to Florida anytime soon, so
No,
I'm right in there with that boycott.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have no interest in going down there. I didn't leave
By the
anything
way-
last time I left.
I didn't. Yeah, that's right. I didn't leave anything
I
there. I
haven't-
gotta go
yeah,
back for
I
it.
don't-
I haven't
have to go
been
back.
in years, and I wouldn't go now at all. And Mr. Chick, PFAS, Michigan is the highest state for PFAS.
I realize that. Yep.
Okay.
We've been doing battle like 10, 15 years with it.
Yeah.
The things you learn. Boy, howdy shit. Let me
But
thank
I
Michael Johnson, who is in the room right now.
It would be in the large manufacturing area.
Let me thank Michael for bringing in $2 into the room. We appreciate that, Michael, and said, what time will we be doing a live show? Friday and Saturday? Fuck Trump and fuck Abbott. We will be doing beer and
When
bud.
they get around to it.
Yeah, when we get around to it. On Friday, after we all get together and meet up and all say all the hellos or
Everybody
something,
bring you around to it.
we will try to turn on the camera and do a beer and bud live from San Antonio. I'm sure we'll have Wi-Fi service and all that kind of
So
stuff.
Friday night.
Friday night, and oh, look
Friday
at who.
night, what time?
Well, that's debatable. Can't
Well,
peg it down
same
to a
time as your
specific
show,
time.
then.
We're going to try to do it on our normal time,
Okay, that
somewhere
sounds good.
around in the evening,
Somewhere around there.
right around that time.
Be on the
how much
lookout.
I want to be there, but I can't.
Well,
And by the way, John,
yes, sir.
can I say one thing here?
What's that?
My phone got turned off a couple weeks ago, and I managed to get the money, have it turned back on,
Been there.
and I got caught up. And then today I went, and it's turned off now. I don't have a phone, and they tell me that I owe $260, and I'm sitting there going, well, fuck you, Verizon. I'm not paying.
$260.
And I paid them already 125, and I thought I only owed them 125, and that was my normal payment. Turns out, I guess I'm behind more than I thought. So
It's easy
boycott
nowadays,
Verizon.
brother.
Boycott
It's
Verizon.
easy nowadays.
Hey,
You can
Bill.
find yourself in a hole
Well-
so fast.
But you need to like stop the service, or they'll keep charging you, and it'll keep adding up.
You know what else? You can't stop the service without going to a Verizon store or calling Verizon customer service. Well, guess what?
You don't
I'm
have a phone.
totally blocked. I can't. Every time I call, I go to Verizon.
And now they
Financial,
got you because you can't call because your phone's off. Gotcha.
and I can't. I go to Verizon Financial every time, and it won't let me go to customer service.
That's a pain in the ass.
corporate
Find me a
America.
Verizon store.
Well, there's one.
Walk in there and go, oh, y'all ain't gonna like
Or
this one at all.
use
Oh,
somebody
man.
else's phone.
Well, I'm going to Verizon store tomorrow and tell them to go to hell and cut my service, and I'm
you
going
know,
to go to.
I don't know what
Run
I'm
it down
gonna
on
do.
the counter and tell them to shove it up their ass.
I have
I
Mint
am, that's
Mobile
what I'm
and
doing.
it's cheap, but I'm not getting a signal out here. Half the people that call me don't get me. They get a ring, I guess, or something. I don't know. I don't even
Hey,
get.
John,
Yes, dear.
could you do James a big favor and do a gong?
Oh, did I not do a
He's-
gong?
Well, he said he sent you $5, but he didn't say how he sent it, so it probably didn't show up on the YouTube thing.
It probably went to straight through. So yes. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he wants his gong.
He wants his gong. Boy, howdy, we give out gongs here. I appreciate anybody that donates to this show, baby. Right now, it's all we're living on, baby. Let me see. The magic thing here. Oh, man, see, that's sad. I got to get over this shit because every time I pick up.
That magic thing away.
Yes, I want to thank Jim Price. There you go. Came in with a $5 donation and said, fuck Trump, fuck DeSantis, fuck Rudy, and fuck the NRA. Sorry about the little bit. Oh, thank you very much, Jim. I appreciate it. There it is. Yeah, if they come by that way, PayPal, which I appreciate tremendously because there ain't nothing in there, but you're $5 now. So yeah, I appreciate that tremendously.
Now he's laughing so hard he can't breathe, he says. So
Watch it now. Don't be dying on us. We need you out there, brother. No, I do. I appreciate everybody that donates to this show. It is what gets us through the month sometimes, and it is. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Here's what gets us through the month.
What's that? I'm
Here's
deep.
what gets us through the month.
you're what gets us through the month, she
Well,
said. Yeah.
then I feel better. Then because I feel humbled every time y'all give something. I feel humbled because I don't know why y'all do that. Anyway, I guess it is time for us to mosey out the door. Jeanette Miller, good night, darling. Smart ass squad, Martha. 2 companies, and I've stayed away. Oh, okay. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. DJ, I'm sorry you got in here late, brother, but we appreciate you
That's
coming
no-
in.
Oh, thank you for letting me in for this little bit. I got to go see an eye doctor because I can't see out of my right eye.
Holy
so.
shit. It just stacks up, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the older you get, the more things happen.
I'm
It's
telling
just
you.
like,
Yeah, you fight the battles every day when they come, buddy. That's all you do.
mhm.
Adapt, you
Yep, you
overcome,
do.
you move forward. We got no other
Yep.
choice, baby.
Nope.
That's it. That's why you're the oldest living hippie in
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis, baby. That's why.
Yeah. I did a video about 8 minutes of me drinking a Bud Light and saying "fuck you" to all the people who don't
I
like
tried
Bud
to
Light.
do videos yesterday, and I tried to do one today, and I got to get over my cat, man. I really do. I just was saying,
I'm
I just
sorry
looked
about
at my
your
iPad, and every time I pick up my iPad, I'm thinking of my cat sitting next to my iPad because that's where she always sat. And I got to get past that, and it's going
It's
to be
hard.
with me for a little while. Yeah,
Real
it's
hard.
hard.
It is difficult. Yes, sure it is.
Just
Anyway,
go play with the tidbits.
I will. I will. I will. And all the little bits out there, all the little bits. I swear, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Anyway, DJ, thank you for coming in here. We appreciate it. Michael Johnson, thank you, brother.
Yes,
And I
bro.
guess I will see you on Thursday.
Are you coming over to Randy's or what?
No, I probably won't see you till Friday. Unless
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know. I'll hook up with Randy and see what you're doing when you're coming in the morning. So maybe you can stop and get a freaking some bite to eat somewhere, and we can meet up first.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I'll get with Randy and make some kind of plan.
He tried to call me while I was in the live, and I was like, I'll call you back.
I tried to call you last night, and you wouldn't answer the phone. I see how you are.
Yeah, well,
Ignoring
I
the
don't
shit
get
out
a
of
good signal in my bedroom
Uh,
because of a steel post and stuff. So,
I can relate. It depends on where in my house I am if I get a signal on my phone. So, but I will be talking to you soon, brother, and I am looking forward to meeting you on Thursday.
we'll have some fun, I guarantee
We
that.
are gonna have some fun, brother. Indeed. And Tony,
Yes, sir.
thank you for coming in, brother. Thank you for keeping the pot cooking, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yeah. That's what I gotta do now. Go on
Enjoy
Keep
your
the food
dinner,
porn
buddy.
coming, Tony.
there. Huh?
Keep that food porn coming.
Yeah,
I'm
more
trying
food
to
porn,
help
buddy.
you.
Yeah.
As I pointed
Yeah.
it out to my wife the other day, was flipping through there, and I said, "Look at everybody's got nice dishes, and it's like nicely arranged on the plate." And I was teasing her because I'm looking at my paper plate that I'm eating out of, and I'm going, "There's something wrong with this picture. Something's wrong with this picture, honey. I'm eating out of all the." Anyway, I enjoy food porn.
The food doesn't taste any different
Nope,
on a
nope.
paper plate.
And
or
there's
regular.
fewer dishes to wash when we're done. So
It is a fact.
anyway,
Eat it on a napkin if you want to.
Tony,
You know.
thank you for coming in, brother.
Bare hands.
We
Yep,
appreciate it.
bare hand. I appreciate you having me.
All right. And while we put a pause, let me thank Keith Thompson, who just came in with a $2 donation and said, "Sorry to hear about Little Bit." Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it, brother. I'm going to miss that little cat for a while. I brought that one up from, it was a wonder she even lived when she was born anyway. I fed her from a bottle from, so, a lot of people know what that means. So, yeah, it's going to leave a little hole in there for a little while. But
Absolutely.
I got lots of holes in my heart.
Well, if you don't get the rest of them fixed, you're going to have more to deal with.
Yeah, I know it. I sit out on the porch. Anyway,
I know, but you know
Yeah.
what? You need it.
I just want to keep them all on my land. I don't want them wandering off anywhere. People around me don't like me that much, and I'm fearful for any one of my animals that leaves my property. I don't trust them. Anyway, Miss Linda, I love you, baby. Thank you for coming in. I
I
appreciate it
didn't do it. I
tremendously.
promise I'll never do it again.
Anyway, you got something to say?
So you guys do it in Mercado. Get me that little purple cactus.
Anyway, thank you for coming in here, baby.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
I'm going to give Randy a call.
Do that. Do that, Michael.
Thank you,
Anyway,
brothers and sisters. Love you guys.
love you back, brother. And Mr. Chick,
Yes, John.
thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Your words of wisdom and your book of knowledge is always welcome and appreciated here.
Well,
Very,
I'll try and-
very much so.
quickly do a few minutes of homework once a day.
You did better than me today. I ain't got no homework. Things that stick in
I
my head that I
know.
barely saw, but
I was pretty sure you wouldn't have been
Yeah.
able to do that today.
No, it's like I'll be like this for a few days, but I'll get over it.
But you know what
Life goes
everybody
on.
else can do, John?
What could they do?
They could share, they could like, they could subscribe.
You mean this show?
This show?
This show here, they could like, share it,
This
and
here?
they could.
Blue
Well,
Dot
why
Texas?
would somebody not do that?
I don't know. It's
No,
beyond
it's
me.
very easy.
Button is right down there. Y'all hit the like, share,
So-
subscribe button, and we'd
Out of
appreciate
the
it
live
if you did.
chat,
And Bernadette,
hit
Yes,
that
sir.
thumbs up button.
thank you, darling.
You're welcome, and you hang in there.
I will.
And this too shall pass.
It shall.
Um,
It
mhm.
shall. I had a wonderful talk with you on the phone today, and I appreciate that.
Thank you for calling me.
I lean, baby. That's what I do. I lean on those I love. So
I lean back, so
there you go. Mutual.
Brace
There
yourself.
you go, baby. Anyway, our Blue Dot family is important to me, and I know it's important to all of us. It's where we lean on each other in here. And it's great if we get through a day without talking politics or anything else. Just anything on this show, the conversations goes just exactly as if we were sitting around the table at your house. It's going to go wherever it goes, and I'm glad it does. Anyway, and I'm glad that y'all were here. To our Blue Dot family on YouTube, on Facebook, thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. You're not here physically, but that conversation stays with me every night, baby, and I appreciate it. And to all y'all, thank you so much for being a part of this. I am so looking forward to this weekend. Anyway, all that other blah, blah, blah shit, nice, crappy crap. Anyway, y'all say goodnight to each other.
Good night,
Good
John.
night.
Good
Boy.
night, everybody. Good night, Mary Ellen. And to all the ships at sea, Lady Freedom Rocks would say, y'all take care of yourself, and we'll be back here again Thursday for another Blue Dot family meeting until we go live on Friday in San Antonio. So until then, y'all take care of yourself, put a smile on your face, and give it away
Hop
to
over
somebody
to the
else.
blue room.
We're headed over to the Blue Room, baby. And see, there's
Right.
another thing. Y'all ought to be on Discord there. You go. Everybody's going,
Yeah.
where are you going? Going to the Blue Room. Well, come on to Discord. Look for a Blue Dot in Texas and come into the Blue Room and join the conversation. You're welcome there anytime. Y'all have a good night,
Yeah.
and we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye now.
all right.